One. What's good, people? We're blessing up today. We never bless down. As always, from time to time, we might bless left to right, get a different perspective, you know. But generally speaking, we don't want to be blessing down. We raise and elevate our vibration. As I pull you a card, I just want to tell you, it's always a disclaimer of sorts that I am just a messenger. I am not the message. You possess the message within your conscious mind. When the seed I'm about to plant is planted, okay, you can engage with me and leave a comment or like or subscribe or whatever you choose to do to further water that seed into growth as you tell your brain you are receptive to this message. And the message is this. What the heck, you may think? We've got the Six of Cups. Do you know when I was talking about watering the seeds within your mind? The cups represent your emotions, all right? Your emotions supercharge your actions. Your emotions supercharge your thoughts. Do you know when we think back to particular times in our lives, the memories that are emotionally charged are the ones that we remember, okay? Not only that, but when we think back to these emotional times, the emotion comes back to life and we feel it as if we're reliving that particular experience. These cups are all holding fully grown flowers. Okay? Very, very, very feminine image. Means get in touch with your emotions. Have a little bit of feel about in there. How do you feel? What do you want to work on? What seeds do you want to water? Maybe it's the seed of joy, the seed of happiness. And as you can see, it is quite a charitable act as the lady gifts one to the other lady. If you feel happy, if you feel joy, if there's anyone in your life who has made you feel of a positive emotion and planted a seed as to which you are grateful for, that you're thinking about right now, regardless of who you are, you might be quite a depressed individual at this moment in time. You might be a little bit down in the dumps, a little bit feeling one way or another. I still want you to think back and relive and experience that positive experience you have had. You might want to take a moment to think about it after this video, if it's, you know, taking its moment to come. I know sometimes when we're operating in a low space, it can be hard to think of them good times. But if that person is still around, I want you to reach out and to say thank you. Express yourself with some degree of emotive value and hand that cup over. Hand that spirit of happiness, of joy, of gratitude over to that person and say, I appreciate you for what you've done, where you were and what you did for me. And if this person is no longer present, I want you to just spend a moment and to give that which is a moment of silence. I'm going to give you another card, and that card is going to be random from the middle here in alignment. It is another six. Can you believe it? We've had two sixes back to back. And do you know what six is? It's the number of family, believe it or not. Okay, wholeness, yeah? What we have got here is the Six of Wands, yes? As we can see, the wand represents ambition, fire, in relation to water, which we had with the Six of Cups. So we've got the Six of Fire, the Six of Water, duality. And do you know what the six represents? It represents the Star of David, as it's popularly known as, if that's the right word to use. But some may refer to it as another symbol. It's the six-pointed star. And what happens when you break that star up? You've got two triangles, one facing up and one facing down. And you can go on Google right now and search alchemical symbols for fire and water, and what you will see is the six-pointed star broken up in its upwards triangle and its downwards triangle. This is a real sign, all right? I'm actually quite blown away myself in how these cards have come together. Yeah, this isn't a talk about manifestation and giving you a big global general spiel. What we've actually pulled does have a direct correlation, and this is beyond the coincidence. Okay, there is no coincidences first and foremost, and if there was this, I don't know the mathematical context of how rare this is, but this is a message for you to pull yourself together, move on forwards, have the ambition, drive and the fire in your heart to take action, and then tap into that emotional emphasis that is bubbling up within you now. Reach out to that person you love, whether it be through prayer, through thought, through verbalization, through text message, and just let them know how much you appreciate them, implanting. I mean, I don't want to get into the metaphorical value in your engagement, but what you need to do is express how grateful you are of the seed they planted in you that bloomed such beautiful high frequency emotion, happiness, joy, awe, contentment, satisfaction. Even if it was on a purely logical basis and they educated you to be a better person, just allow them to know, and believe me, it will be fed back to you. Such as, here's the sales pitch. If you click like and subscribe and leave an affirmation down below, which will quite simply be, I am thankful. It's a two-way street. One must listen and one must speak from time to time. I'm signing out. Peace.